Time and money, the two things we all want the most but can't seem to get enough of. There are those who make great money but have little time to enjoy it or have to sacrifice the things that matter most in life, while there are those who have plenty of time but not enough money to experience what life is truly all about. How is it after 14,000 hours of going to school from kindergarten to the 12th grade that not 1 minute was ever spent teaching us the formula of how to achieve both time and money? What is the secret that eludes us on how to make the money that we feel we deserve and be paid what we're worth? And what is the formula that we were never taught how to have both money and time to spend with those we care about the most? Strategic Wealth Accumulation Tactics, or better known as SWAT Financial, holds the keys to achieving that balanced life that we all have dreamt about, but we're never taught how to achieve. As you listen to this, you might be asking yourself, how do I learn this formula and achieve financial freedom in my own life? Well, you're going to be amazed when you find out how simple this really is to accomplish. The key to success in business is finding a massive need, partnering with the right companies who've created an exceptional solution to fill that need, and positioning yourself in the marketplace to capitalize on these trillion-dollar industries. And that's exactly what SWAT Financial has done. Currently, there are over 87 million households in the United States, 7 of 10 of those which rely on 2 incomes to survive. 51% of foreclosures are caused by a death, disability, or short-term critical illness. 50% of men and 33% of women will develop cancer in their lifetime. In addition, recent studies show that close to half of the U.S. population is projected to have some sort of cardiovascular disease in just the next 20 years. That's over 131 million Americans who'll spend over $1.1 trillion on medical treatment or on their funerals. Over 50% of all bankruptcies, foreclosures, and small business failures in the United States are the result of a medical bankruptcy, and nearly all the people who declare a medical bankruptcy had health insurance. More than 50 million households would feel the financial impact of the loss of their primary wage earner's income in less than 6 months, and the average American is 90 days away from bankruptcy if they lose their main source of income. 37% of our population have nothing saved for retirement, and 63% of them are dependent on Social Security, relatives, friends, or charity at the age of 65 for their retirement. The number one fear of retirees is that they're going to run out of money before they die. There's almost $9 trillion sitting in 401ks and IRAs unprotected from market losses and will eventually need to be rolled. And yet the majority of that money is rolled by someone they found online that they don't even know. Over 1/3 of businesses think that they're overpaying in taxes. Forbes magazine initiated an exhaustive 10-year study on taxes being paid by business owners, and to their surprise, found that actually 93% of business owners were overpaying on their taxes, regardless of whether they were paying for a high-priced accountant or not. The study went on to say that the federal tax code and supporting documents to help tax lawyers, accountants, and CPAs to understand and navigate through them totals more than 70,000 pages long. Without a production-minded team who specializes in the area of that particular business, identifying and claiming all of their tax savings is a Herculean task. The average funeral cost is over $15,000, and the average American leaves behind over $35,000 in debt to their surviving family from auto loans, personal loans, and credit card debt. Americans struggle to get ahead financially due to the burden of taxes, tuition, inflation, the rising cost of healthcare, and a myriad of other financial obligations. Mainly, the interest they pay to banks for financing their own existence, paying 34% of the money they earn in a lifetime out to interest. This interest is spent on cars, credit cards, student loans, and mortgages, and this is in addition to paying taxes. About 40 cents of every dollar you earn goes out to taxes, including income tax, sales tax, capital gains tax, property tax, and even death tax. Combining the 34% paid to interest and 40% paid to taxes, this leaves only 26% of our income we earn to provide food, clothes, shelter, healthcare, and the basic essentials for our family to survive. And we wonder why we're drowning financially. Most individuals in our country earn approximately $2 million in income during their lifetime. At age 65, they'll end up with roughly $60,000 in assets, including the equity in their house. This is certainly not the American dream we all grew up hearing about, and we're supposedly the envy of the world. The average person saves only about 3% of their $2 million earned in their lifetime, resulting in only $60,000 in retirement to live on. In America, in the land of opportunity, there is over $1.4 trillion in student loan debt, $420 billion in credit card debt, $9 trillion in mortgage debt, 1.2 trillion in auto loan debt, and 79 million Americans have medical debt. American households combined collectively hold over 13 trillion in total debt, and in most cases are paying high rates of interest. Mortgage protection, life insurance, final expenses, tax savings, retirement protection, debt elimination, each in their own right, are trillion-dollar industries, and SWAT Financial has positioned itself with the right strategic partners to capitalize on all of these markets through their unique holistic planning model, allowing you to participate in this windfall of profits with little or no experience and requiring you to have nothing more than some basic training and a life insurance license.